First of all, I am like living for my makeup right now, the little pinky tone. So yeah, all right. Sometimes I forget that this is a beauty channel. You know, how to go ahead and air it out and dust it off. You know, go ahead and put in new fresh paint on this barn. And I just kind of feel like this is a beauty channel that turned into a drama beauty channel. And I want to talk to you about some beauty advice that happened to me. This happened to me personally. And I was, and I have no, like, being on YouTube has really taught me to just like own it and talk about yourself and just, you know, do that whole. So this happened to me recently. And I want to share this story with you. And it's a real story. It's not, you know, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to like bring your mood down. This is, I want to bring awareness to this situation. And I want to share with you what happened to me recently at a doctor's office. I feel like I was botched. You know, I feel like I have gotten many procedures, you know, from cool sculpting to laser. You know, those are all micro procedures. Getting teeth pulled and, you know, the stuff in like the molars or whatever you call that stuff. You know, I've had a lot of procedures, liposuction, tummy tuck, and I know about like serums and lotions and potions and pills and vitamins. I mean, we're all trying to stay young. You know, and I know many people get jealous in the comments because I'm a true beauty. And that's just the way it is, you know. Thousands of people watch my videos because I'm just such a true beauty. They're in awe of my beauty. But anyways, guys, I'm just joking. Some people actually will take me so serious. Believe it, girl. Okay, so this was, okay, first of all, I just want to make this because I already know y'all going to start digging and stuff. So I want to just like stop, nip it in the bud. This has nothing to do with Laser Away. Laser Away is a company that I went to where I got cool sculpting on my neck and on my upper planks, like back here and stuff, and like reduces fat, freezes the fat, and then the fat like dies down, and, you know, you like 20%, you know, fat reduction in that area. Okay, whatever. Nothing to do with that company. Laser Away people are super cool, nice, and they had sponsored that video at that time. If you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. You probably don't know what I'm talking about because that video was demonetized by YouTube and getting no views. So this was a video here. It was me getting a little liposuction on the neck and on my back, okay? That's what I call it. It was cool sculpting at Laser Away. That video was sponsored. I just want to let y'all guys know. I said it in that video. What I'm talking about in this video, because I really have to set it up for you guys because there are people, girl. There are people trying to take me down. There are people trying to take me down. Okay. What I'm talking about has nothing to do with that business, okay? Let's move forward. So after the Laser Away, a fantastic result so far, I will say, for myself. Thank you very much. I decided, I just bought a Louis Vuitton bag in New York City. Whichever one is the biggest Speedy is the one I got. I got the Speedy, I think 30 or 40. So whichever one's the biggest Speedy is the one I got. Okay. So I bought the bag and I got it at the Louis Vuitton on 5th Avenue, came back to Houston, got the Laser Away, and I was sitting here thinking about like, I want to get like another bag, like to add to my collection, right? My Louis Vuitton, you know I collect Louis Vuitton. So then I was like, okay, no, I was like, I feel really guilty, like don't buy another bag, try to like invest in yourself. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I haven't been to the dentist in like 2 years. So this has to do with a dentistry problem. So I made an appointment to go to a dentist. I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say the location. I don't wanna put nobody on blast. I don't want nobody to get in trouble. I don't want none of you Poindexters trying to find out what dentist I went to, the name of the person. I don't want none of that leaked out. If I want it leaked out myself, I would do it myself. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I could due to legal reasons, you know? Even though I have not pursued anything legally at this time. Just wanted to clarify that. No, nothing at this time. I know my rights. I know my options. At this time, nothing legally has been pursued. And I'm just saying that just in case somebody at that workplace watches my videos and is scared that I was going to do something. As of right now, I have no plans, but who knows? But as of right now, I don't have any plans. I know I have like a window of time or whatever. Anyways, so I went to the dentist to just do it like a routine checkup, right? And I knew that I needed to get like a deep cleaning. So I went to the dentist's office, I'm not gonna say where or the name, and I sat down with the dentist and I said, you know, I wanna get my teeth deep cleaned. He said, okay, cool, we can do that. You haven't been here in a while, you definitely need it. So we did a deep cleaning in my teeth, whatever, so they're like really clean. Then he found one cavity. So he fixed the cavity, passed it up, whatever. And then this tooth, I don't know if you can see it right here. One of these teeth right here was chipped. I had a chipped tooth. And no one really noticed it. It was something that I would always notice. I could feel it if I rubbed my tongue on it. And so how I got the chipped tooth is I was like sitting down. I was watching a damn Shane Dawson docu-series, right? And I think it was like the Graveyard Girl one. And I had got like a spoon. I was eating something and I had bit down really hard. I was so hungry. My tooth bit down too much on the spoon and it chipped my tooth, the bottom part. So the doctor said, oh yeah, I can fix it. So like, here's my, let's say like, this is like a little chip part right here or something. He just kind of like filled it in. So now it looked normal. So I have a normal looking tooth now right here. And no one even noticed. Like even my mom didn't even notice. And I was like, I got my chipped tooth fixed. And she was like, really? I didn't even know you had chipped tooth. So I was like, oh girl. So anyway, so I got that done. So keep in mind, a deep cleaning, fixed a cavity, and a chipped tooth replaced, or whatever, fake little veneer, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so then after that, I was really excited. I was feeling really good about my smile, and it just felt like really good to have your teeth cleaned, and knowing that you did something healthy and good for yourself. You just felt really good about it, So I felt really accomplished. I was like, cool. So all that in total was $830. I don't know. I just paid out of pocket, okay? I don't know if that's reasonable or whatever. So then I had the crazy idea of wanting to get my teeth whitened, right? And I signed off, like they gave me paperwork. This was like a real dentist office. It was like nowhere sketchy or anything like that. I signed off on the deep cleaning. I signed off on like the cavity thing. So I had to like sign off on stuff, right? So I had to sign off on the teeth whitening. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't know what I signed. I have signed so many documents. When I got the lipo and I got tummy tuck, there's like these forms, and the forms are like, this is at risk. You could die. So you're signing your life away. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why you got to choose a good doctor. So I'm used to like signing stuff that says you might die. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. You get any type of surgery done, and especially if you're into like cosmetic beauty, it comes with the gigs, right? So I signed off on getting the teeth whitened, and so here's a moment of truth, okay? Okay, here we go. So I'm sitting in the chair, the doctor comes in, he puts like this machine in my mouth, and like opens up my mouth like kind of big, and then he puts like a gel in my mouth, routine stuff, right? And then he puts like this light like here in my face, not like on me, not inside, but like here, kind of like the ring lights, a little bit closer. And he says, how do you feel? And I was like, oh, I'm okay. It's a little like uncomfortable. I'm okay. Like, that's the thing. Like, I haven't gotten so many procedures done. There's always going to be a little bit of like discomfort, like you're always going to have that weird feeling of discomfort or whatever. So I'm just kind of used to it. I feel like any type of procedure you get done, it's not going to be like a smooth, you don't feel anything. Like, you're going to feel something. Even when they numb your gums to clean your teeth, like, you kind of feel them cleaning your teeth. So it's a little bit of discomfort, but it's something that you can deal with. It's nothing major, right? Like, don't like wuss out, right? So he's like, how do you feel? I was like, oh, I'm all right, And so then I said, I feel a little tingling. Okay. So then at 5 minutes, I will agree, like 5 minutes pass. He comes back. He didn't go very far. We were still like adjusting everything, but he told me how to sit there for 45 minutes. I had to sit there for 45 minutes, and I was like, damn, man. 45 minutes is a lot, right? So then he, before he leaves for the 45 minutes, it's 5 minutes has passed. He's like, are you okay? And I was like, I don't know. I feel a little burning, a little tingling, a little burning. And he put the light away and then took that thing out my mouth. And I don't remember this part clearly. I don't remember if he showed me in a mirror or if I got my phone or whatever. But I just remember like my lip right here and the inside of my lip just being white. Like this color white on my lip and inside. I freaked out. I freaked out so bad. I started to cry a little bit. I had a little panic attack. I was going to the gigs. I just don't know. First thing that went to my mind was, well, I could still make videos because, I wear a lot of lipstick on there and no one would be able to know that I have a white lip inside and out. But it was like on my everyday life, people would know. And I would have to wear like lipstick or something. So I thought that my lip, hear me out. I know you're probably like, y'all already going at it. I thought that my lip was bleached and then the inside of my lip was bleached, and I thought it was a total botched experience, right? And on top of that, my lip on this side, it was like big, like Kylie Jenner. You know, now I know how Kylie Jenner feels, you know? And I was freaking out in the house. Like, I feel bad for the nurse assistant and the doctor being there, or the dentist, whatever you want to call them. I felt bad because I was like so hysterical. You could just sense it that I just was really uncomfortable and nervous and just scared. So I'm pretty sure me putting that out made them feel that way. And then, you know, I didn't have nobody there to hold my hand, tell me it's gonna be okay. So not having that there either just made me feel like I'm all alone. So they immediately started washing my mouth out, I guess to get the gel out. And I don't know anything about teeth whitening, so if you do, you know, the comments down below. And so, because I'll be reading that. I'm very interested to see what y'all guys have to say. So, oh my gosh, I did it. I hate when people talk to you and they close their eyes and keep talking to you. It's like they just took a little mini nap. And like, oh my God, how was your day today? Oh my God, how long was I out? Like, I used to have a boss who used to talk to me like this. She just talked to me, oh my God, yeah, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna have a really awesome day, and I want everybody to do it. And I'm like, man, you close your eyes for a long time. Are you taking like a mini nap, or you just like don't even care? Like, that just bothers me. Anyways, do you know anyone who does that? Okay. Well, anyways, see, I get sidetracked. Oh my God, okay. So they started washing my mouth out, and I could still taste it, and they were like, just, you know, keep washing. And I told them to keep washing. And I couldn't taste it anymore. And then they got like a vitamin E or some type of, I guess that's what it was. I don't know. I started putting it in there. And then when I looked at the lip, 50% of the whiteness was gone. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is cool. Maybe there's hope for me, you know? There was like a little tingleness, you know, a little burning, nothing major. You know, nothing like I would need to go to an actual like hospital or anything like that. Like, it was, like I said, I'm just used to being uncomfortable due to procedures. So I don't know, you know, I just got my teeth cleaned, you know, there's numbness going on. I don't know what was going on. So I got a refund for the teeth whitening, which is really nice. They didn't have to do that. I mean, I would have been upset they didn't, but whatever. So I got a refund for that, and the doctor was just like, you know, are you okay? And he was really comforting and just making sure, like, you know, I had a good experience. And I was just like, I don't know, man. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just going with the flow. You know, like, this wasn't like a teeth whitening experience that I ever want to do again. And, you know, I got a refund, and then I called my driver, and then I left, right? And I didn't come back to the Galleria. I went to my mom's house, and I stood there I was hanging out there for a little bit, and my brother came. He had just got off work or something, and he was like, what's going on? How's your day? And I was showing him, like, my mouth and stuff, and he was like, oh, you'll be fine, whatever. And, like, granted, one of this lip was, like, really big. It was, like, swollen or irritated or whatever. So then by that evening, it started to go, like, the lip, how big it was, went back to normal. Okay, so I guess you could call that the numbness or something, or I don't know, it went away. So I was scared. I was so scared that I would go to sleep and then wake up with like 2 big old lips, you know, and a whole bunch of like sores and just bleeding. And like, I was just so scared to go to sleep that night. Because, you know, when you go to sleep, it's when the real stuff happens to your body, right? So I went to sleep that night, and I woke up. And by that time, the whiteness on my lip was gone. There was a little bit of whiteness inside my lip down there, but not as much as there was. And I had like a blister. I had like blisters, but they weren't like they didn't hurt. It was so weird. They didn't hurt at all. And I kept putting like vitamin E oil on it. And day 2, day 3, the doctor did call me just to check up on me, see how I was doing. And I told him that, you know, there's no pain, there's no bleeding, but there is like a sign, it looks like a blister that's there, but it doesn't hurt or anything. And they just told me to keep putting vitamin E oil on it. And another day passed by, another day passed by. And so finally, by the time we're watching this video, it's all gone. So I just want to, the main message was like, I was really scared. I think that there is definitely a dark side to teeth whitening. It's not as glamorous as one says. Now I've tried, now hold on, I know what you're gonna say. I've tried teeth whitening like at Target and Walmart and like CVS, Walgreens, or Asda, whatever you got. Like I've tried the over-the-counter like teeth whitening stuff. That works fine. I've tried that before, never had any issues. You know, I've always noticed that sometimes like it tells you on the box that sometimes when you do teeth whitening, your teeth might actually stain with like, might be like a really bright spot, and that's normal, go away. Like I've seen that on some boxes. Like I've dealt with at home over-the-counter teeth whitening. I've never done a professional in the doctor's office teeth whitening. Never done that before. And that's why this happened. And I'm guessing that the gel kind of started to droop down, and it got there, and then the light kind of just made it really hot, irritated. The only thing I can think of as what the white stuff was is, you know, like sometimes when you cut yourself and you put like peroxide on there, it turns white. I'm thinking that's maybe that's what that was. But I was just really freaked out. I was a very traumatic, horrible experience, and it kind of ruined my day for the like the days that I was dealing with it. That's all I could think about. I was like stressing over it, and everyone I talked to about it was just like, well, it's nothing, you'll get over, you're totally fine, you're just going crazy. And you know, I guess it's because I don't have experiences like that often, to just be like, oh yeah, totally normal, burn my lip, you know, not bother. You know, like I was freaking out the house, you know? And yeah, I'm just lucky that there was no pain and there was no bleeding. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm glad I'm able to like live through the experience to come on and like and talk to you about it, because to me it was, yeah, it was bad. I mean, hey, it's a lot better than like what it looked like before. Hold on. Yeah, even when like I touched that area, there's like it's like a little tender, but it's nothing like there's no pain or anything like that. So yeah, pretty much it. So I just want to like just be like a voice of if you're gonna get teeth whitening, be careful. It's not as glamorous as you think it is. And you know, stuff happens, you know, and I don't want anybody to go through what I went through, or you know, because I'm pretty sure, like, can you imagine if I sat there the whole entire 45 minutes? You know, what would have happened? And then my tongue would have like started swishing the gel around, and all would have just caused havoc, you know, and like that would be crazy, you know. And so yeah, you know, if you feel any type of like burning or tingling, stop it right away. I don't know anything other than that to tell you, but teeth whitening is not so glamorous, and I think that us being a beauty community, we should talk about things like this. We always talk about like the beautiful side, but you know, there are times that like, you know, getting your teeth whitened and teeth being white in society is viewed as beautiful. And you know, I thought that I was achieving something that was gonna be beautiful, and you know, I was gonna have like a brighter smile, and I was just like, you know, it wasn't worth it. And I wouldn't get teeth whitening again by a doctor, only because I'm traumatized by it now and just scared. And I do not know if I had an allergic reaction. I do not know if it was like a malpractice issue. I don't know anything like that. I don't know anything like that. All I cared about was, I hope I don't wake up and it's burning and hurts, which there was not. And I hope I don't have like a whole bunch of blisters, which only had like a few, but they didn't even hurt. Well, it's gone, whatever. And I'm just like, man, like, was it like a sunburn? Did I basically get like a sunburn in my mouth, basically? Is that what it is? You know, because there was like a little bit of peeling too, but like around the lip out here. But you know, I kept putting some type of like some really good lip balm. Oh, the Chanel lip balm, and that like cleared it up too. Like it really moisturized my lips and then brought it back together. But yeah, I don't know, man, it's crazy, the house. I don't know how to end this video, so I'm just gonna end it right there. I'm really interested in what you guys think, and thank you guys for making it this long in this video and just hearing about my teeth whitening experience and stuff. So if you like the video, smash that like button, comment, rate, subscribe. If you don't like the video, send it to your haters. When they watch it, they lost 10 minutes of their life they'll never get back. See you next video. Bye, love you so much.